YouTube, what is going on? Back with my latest video, back with another installment of Speculation Saturdays. So today I actually have 3 pops for you guys today that I think eventually will become grails in the Funko Pop community. All 3 I think have great potential, and just want to give you my thoughts on why these pops may end up being grails one day. So without further ado, let's get into those pops and see what we got. Here we go. Alright guys, before we get into this video, please smash that like button down below. Let me know you guys are enjoying these videos, and as always, if you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button down below as well so you're updated to my most recent content, and hit the bell notification so you're alerted as soon as I post a new video. So if this is your first time watching this segment for Speculation Saturdays, what I like to do every Saturday is come up with some pops that I think will increase in value over time. These are all just my opinions. I appreciate everybody that's already checking out these pops from the last 2 videos and are purchasing them and tagging me in them. I'm glad that you guys are liking these videos. Just keep in mind, these are just my opinions. I have no concrete evidence, but I will give you a reason why I think each of these pops are going to go up. So the first pop I think will become a grail at some point is one I don't even have yet. It's available on pre-order. I think some retailers still have it available. Just check to make sure. But it is the Red Eyes Black Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! So with this next line of Yu-Gi-Oh! Pops, I believe at least one of them will come out as being a grail, because the last one did have a few that did come out, being the Dark Magician and the metallic Blue Eyes White Dragon that ended up being pretty expensive. And I think the Red Eyes Black Dragon is going to be the one out of this next set that's going to be that. The reason why I think that is because the only other ones I thought had potential would be Exodia and the God Pops, the Slifer and Obelisk. I don't think they have the Ra, the Sun Dragon yet. But the Red Eyes was one of the most popular Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters growing up. I remember having the Yu-Gi deck with Dark Magician, the Kaiba deck with Blue Eyes, and then the other popular deck that most people had was Red Eyes. Now Red Eyes was never stronger than the other 2, but it was arguably more popular. He just was a cool design for a character. People always liked Joey on the show. And that deck, like I said, was very, very popular. A lot of people wanted that card in their collection. So I think nothing's going to be any different with the Funko Pop. This pop is actually a common, so it's only going for retail now of 10 or 11 bucks. But I can definitely see this hitting a $40, $50 mark once this pop is vaulted. The design on it is very, very nice. And I think it rivals the design of the Blue Eyes White Dragon, which has started to creep up in value as well. So the Red Eyes Black Dragon is definitely one I would have in your radar for a future grail of pops that have not even released yet. And it's all going to be dependent on how fast it gets vaulted. If it's available for a very long time, then it may not happen. But if this one gets vaulted fast, there is a huge following for Yu-Gi-Oh! And a huge crowd that likes that card and will like this Funko Pop. So the first pop I think has potential to be a grail that is coming out is the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Alright, so up next, this one may be a case of me trying to outthink myself, but I have a good reason why. So the pop that I think next that will become a grail in the future is Earl Sinclair. So if you were going to think about any of these pops from the dinosaur line becoming a grail in the future, most people will probably gravitate towards Baby Sinclair, the one right back there that everybody knows and loves. But that's the very reason why I don't think that one's going to be the grail. I think if you're Funko and you're trying to sell Funko Pops, which they are, they're going to produce a whole lot of those Baby Sinclair pops. So I think the supply is going to somewhat outweigh the demand unless it gets vaulted very, very quickly, which I don't think it will. This Earl Sinclair, when I was buying the first line of dinosaur pops, actually sold out as fast initially as the Baby Sinclair did. And if you think about it, a lot of people that watched dinosaurs were all kids at the time, and a lot of people didn't really like the baby. They thought he was annoying, and Earl's the second most popular character on that show. If you check the pop price guide or the Funko app price for all the dinosaur pops right now, Earl's actually the most expensive. Now I don't know why that's the case, but if that momentum carries and this line gets vaulted, relatively soon, I think Earl's gonna be more expensive than the baby, just because he may arguably be more popular amongst the people that are buying this line of Funko Pops. I think if you have one, you have to have the other as far as the baby and Earl, and they may, if I was going to guess, I think they made a lot less of Earl than they made the baby. So again, I may be outthinking myself. The baby may have been more expensive just because the demand's there, but if I was gonna bet on it, I would say Earl is gonna come out and be the grail of this line. I could see it hitting $50, $75 at some point, depending on how fast it gets vaulted. So there you go. The second pop I think will become a grail in the future is Earl Sinclair. All right, guys. So I kind of wanted to do just 3 this time. I wanted to do a pop that's coming out soon, one that's been recently released as a common, and then I wanted to actually give one final one that's going to be a vaulted pop that has huge potential moving forward. And that pop is M3, the Blue Monstar from Space Jam. So Space Jam is a wildly popular movie. Some may argue, such as myself, that it's the greatest film in American history, which it is. And unfortunately, they're making a Space Jam 2, which we won't speak of. I don't know why they did it, don't know why I thought it was a good idea. Never ruin the classics. But nonetheless, Space Jam 2 is gonna come out, and I would bank on them having Space Jam 2 Funko Pops. Whether it's with LeBron James, and most likely they probably will reprise Bugs and Taz maybe, and maybe even finally give us a Lola Bunny pop. But the one pop I don't see them remaking out of the line back here is going to be M3. Now they probably won't make Swag Hammer either, but he is not vaulted yet. This one just recently got vaulted, and it has started to creep up a little bit in value. Now, when the second wave of Space Jam pops comes out, this pop is going to be one that people definitely focus on, especially if they decide to make the other Monstars. This will be one that you need to complete the set. Now, I just recently got this one. I've had this pop for a very long time outside the box, and I finally got it in the box, and the prices are getting pretty high up there, you know, approaching the $30 mark when they were going for like $9, $10 not too long ago. And the supply is not really too many of them out there. So if this pop ends up being excluded from the Space Jam 2 set, which I believe it will, why make 2 of them? This is gonna be one that's very, very sought after, and I can see this being an $80 to $100 pop eventually. The Marvin the Martian back there, he's starting to be like a $50 pop. Bugs Bunny, which is the other vaulted one, is approaching like the $40, $50 mark too. And there are already different variations of Bugs and Marvin the Martian out there. So kind of, unless you're trying to complete all the sets of having every Bugs Bunny, every Marvin the Martian, there are other options to get a Bugs Bunny or Marvin the Martian in your collection. There is only gonna be one M3. So this, out of the 3 pops that I'll show you guys today, I think this has the most potential to be a grail. It's already vaulted, it's a popular character from a popular movie, and it definitely has momentum behind it. So this is the pop I think will become a grail in the future over the other 2. I think this will be the most expensive one. But that's just my opinion, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you think there's any credibility to what I'm saying with these 3 pops. And if you disagree, let me know down in the comment section below. If you think something else from the Yu-Gi-Oh line, Space Jam line, or the dinosaur lines is going to outpace the ones I mentioned, let me know your thoughts. If you have not already, hit that like button down below. Let me know you guys like this video. Hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel. I also do have a giveaway going on at 7,000 subscribers, so I'll put an info card up there so you guys can check that out so you can win a free Funko Pop for your collection. And if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram at ThePopSavage so you can stay connected on there as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. Until next time, I'll see you later.